What's going on? Fish is looking at me funny. What are you looking at, bud? Let me put your bed on. You almost knocked it off. There we go. It's not an invitation. That was not an invitation, Fish. That's all I know. Let's just strategically place a bunch of shit in places where you might like to go. Ha-ha! I've outsmarted you this time, pretty girl. All right, so we're trying to get in this damn briefcase. And it's got something to do with these lot of
I guess Slade's gambling includes more than roulette. These must be his lucky numbers.
So I cheated. I looked it up. You got to group them together. So it's 613, 222, 731. Somebody write that down. All right. Nope, that's not the briefcase. Should I want to say it was 613? And 731. And we're in, right? Yeah, what do we got? I think this is a cipher.
I saw this thing in my book of secret codes. It's called a grill. Now we just need to find the chart that goes underneath it.
Oh, that's not going to be a fun puzzle.
These letters and numbers must refer to Bible passages.
Job, X to K, peace. Okay, we got a Bible. We have got a Bible, so... All right. Bible stuff, eh? We did steal a Bible. Let's go ahead and add this to this. And get this puzzle out of the way. How the fuck are we supposed to do this? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We're gonna find one where just all red ones are in here. Hey, there's word of. Maybe we need to do the Bible stuff first. Does that work? Okay, so Job, 9th page, or whatever, 25, 8th word. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Post. $29, $9, $21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Post office. We got a post office key, don't we? 2 kings, 9, 1, 24. Hold on, is that I and Alicia? It's no, because it can't be. No, it's first passage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. All right, we probably could have figured that out. Number 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, number. Yeah, okay. Is there a bunch of numbers in this? It's going to be 60. Oh, there's a bunch of them. 8, 10, and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. No, that's 8. 10. Post office box 9609. Is that it? Can we go to the post office now? Tex, Surf, Davis. Maybe it's not. Did I do something wrong? Nine. Hold on. Okay, so we need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. I mean, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is 9. So 8, 9, 10 is 60. 11, 12. Do I need to click on them? No. Do we need to put dashes between it? Well, I'm confused here. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? What do we... Nine. Right? What's wrong with that? Okay, I'm confused. Okay, we're looking for 10 names. All right, let's go back to this and see maybe if this helps. All right, Rona Morgan. Oh, the old Rona. Okay, so we just need to focus up that number 2 then. Where's 2? No? Val Davis. Okay. We are on to something, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so this one's way over here. Hey, Selena. Interesting. Why? I think we've tried all these. Okay, we can't go up any higher than that. Okay, that's... Is there more than 1 3? It's not. Okay. First ones made sense and were easy. Now I don't know what's going on. All right, so it can flip around. Hey, Bosworth Clark. So I'm betting that's this right here. No, no, no. Okay. So now I don't know. Okay, that's the original formation, and we went through all of that way. Come on, get on there. All right, Karolinsky. Those are all names we know, because I think they're all dead. There's 5 more names on this hit list, or 6 more names. Something tells me Tex Murphy's name is going to show. Okay, there's no way it's going to be those. I did that one already, didn't I? I don't remember. Don't remember which way I went. All right, so I guess we can't do those. They're not letting me go up there to it. Oh, I lost a 5. Where'd it go? All right, let's just keep going slowly through. Sylvia Linsky, that's our client. Why is she on the list? All right, we're 6. I bet it's going to be like this. Because you want to have plenty of space for leather letters. So when it's half off the board, I don't think they're right. I don't think we've had one. All right, I need to stop jumping around and just go through here like I have been and stop trying to be smart. Because you know what happens when I try to be smart. Okay, it really doesn't want me going that way with it. All right. Doesn't want me going down that far with it. And anything. Hey, Greg Call. We don't know that name. We're going to have to look that guy up. All right, it's not easily letting me get into any of those, so let's reset it. All right. I wish there was like some music or something here, right? I mean, it's just fucking me drumming around. All right, so it's got to be like this then, eh? Samuel Q. Jones. That name sounds a little familiar. But I'm not hundo. Where's my 8? All right, the Ocho. Larry Hammond. That name sounds familiar from not this game, but from like real life. It hasn't once stayed the same configuration. I've had to rotate each one of them at least once. And looks like this is no different. And I bet it's going to be the exact first one I try next time I turn it, because that's happened like 3 times already. Nope. I was wrong. J. St. Gideon. That's homeboy. That's Basil Inquisition. All right, and I got money that this last one is fucking Tex. Hold on, I gotta fade the 10 up. What am I doing? I told you. It's a fucking hit list.
Unless I'm way off base, this is a hit list, and Slade's planning on taking out all these people. Hold on. There's a highlighted letter in each of the names. If I line them up, it spells Mill Valley. Apparently, there's something waiting for Slade in Mill Valley.
All right, so we still post, right? I spelled it right. Office, spelled it right. Box, number. Oh, I don't know how to spell 60. That's why.
Maybe the key goes to box 969 in the Mill Valley post
right.
office.
Gotta look some names up.
What topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Jim Slade's hit list has been initiated.
That's not going to be
What
there,
other
Selena,
topic
but
would
hey,
you
we're
like
going to
us
Google it
research?
anyway.
A search for information on Larry Hammond has been initiated. What other topic
Wasn't Larry
would you
Hammond
like
on
us to
Saturday Night
research?
Live?
A search for information on Samuel Jones has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search for information on Greg Call has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
The
A
Big
search
Surf
for
Lodge.
information on Big Surf Lodge has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research?
Big
A
Jim
search for
Slade.
information on Jim Slade has been initiated. What other topic
I
would
didn't
you
want
like
Jim
us to
Slade. I wanted
research?
Big Jim Slade.
Thank you for using the American Information Database. Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, let's get to work. Established 1952. 34 individual surf lodge locations from San Diego to Portland. Okay, nice chain. Jim Slade, Big Jim Slade, considered to be an alias. Australian national. Birth records unavailable. Interpol's 10 most wanted for over 3 years. Suspected of crimes dating back almost 15. Strangely dangerous, possibly psychotic. Preferred method of execution: forced suicide via Russian roulette. And we saw that happen. Subjects to Larry Hammond, won President Young Scientist Achievement Award, 2009. Tax return, state occupation is freelance computer programmer. Gross income, $174,000. Member of Mutant League. Oh, is he a mutant? Sam Jones, attended the Air Force Academy. Colonel, World War III. Purple Heart, Lieutenant General. Left Air Force in 2003, worked for the United Nations. He's missing. Greg Call. Orphanage, Cal State Polytechnic, graduated summa cum laude. Procter Gamble. Gideon Enterprises. Member of the Mutant League. In a chess federation, and he's dead. All right, I think we need to go talk to Gideon. Can we go to the post office now? We can. Let's go check out that first.
Now that I knew the location of the drop point, I drove like a maniac to the Mill Valley post office. I kept my eyes peeled, but either Slade hadn't used this place.
Is that guy
as a
supposed to have
drop
no
point
legs? You can see
before,
his shoe.
He was elsewhere looking for something to kill.
Okay.
I didn't want to take any chances, though, so I hurried inside and found box 969. There were 2 items in the post office box: a level 1 pass card for access into the Law and Order Party headquarters, and what had to be Slade's new orders. Unfortunately, I didn't have any way to decode them, not yet at any rate. I remembered that Sylvia had mentioned going out that night. Since I knew her name was on Slade's hit list, it might be a good idea to keep her under wraps for a while.
So we're going to study Sylvia? Or follow her, I mean?
Story that I completely lost track of telling.
Well, Well, I've been told I have that effect on women. Some sort of hypnotic power.
I say, sweetie, but seriously, you know, we really have to hurry. It's not easy getting reservations at the Grand Pagoda.
Well, as you know, I take the driving laws very seriously, so excessive speed is really out of the question. However, a shortcut.
This isn't the way home. Where are you taking me?
Found out some information just before I picked you up for dinner.
That you're falling madly in love with me?
I have reason to believe you're in the same danger your father was.
Why?
Because you're looking into the murder.
Well, I'm not sure exactly, but I'm checking into it. Regardless, I'm nervous about your safety, and I think you ought to stay at the warehouse where your father is working.
But nothing's happened to me.
Doesn't mean nothing will. Besides, it
Right?
reflects very poorly on me if my clients get bumped off during the case.
Come on, go lay down.
Plus, I couldn't pay you.
Go lay down.
Dead, huh?
That's a very good point.
You're such a tough guy. Okay. I'll lay low for a few days if you want me to. But only because I don't want you to worry.
Come on, go lay down.
Ah, there's one.
Hydrant.
There's one.
Handicapped. Actually, I think you can make a case for that one.
Oh, that is very funny. Ah, right there, right in front of the restaurant. Told you.
Somebody gonna take it? Fabergé. Fish, stop rubbing your face on the keyboard now. Go lay down. Come on.
Yes, tell me the rest of the story.
Well,
I need to get closer to the microphones.
warehouse, I decided to go for the law and order party. That was after midnight, so I figured nobody'd be around. I could ransack the place. Unfortunately, I was wrong.
Excuse me, sir, but this premises has been secured for the evening. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave immediately.
Champion of just enough open, hostile approach. Easily going. Okay, I don't think easy going's gonna work with these guys.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm a private detective, and I'm here to find evidence of widespread corruption within the law and order party.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to say.
Okay, wise guy, get your hands up where I can see them.
Welcome to Mayberry. We're going welcome to Mayberry.
Now, calm down, Barney. Look, put the rod away before I call Robert Knott and get you sent back to Kmart.
I don't care if you work for the NSA. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
No nonsense.
Okay, pal, listen up, because I'm only gonna say this once. I've been hired by the Law and Order Party to do a few jobs, so I don't need ID. So you
Act like
just
Slade.
back up and nobody's gonna get hurt.
Look, mister, I'm not looking for any trouble. But I want to hold on to my job. I won't call you in. But I need to log in the ID number off the access badge you used to get in here.
Alright, parting threats. Hit mailiness. Let's hit that.
Well, it's your butt. The name is Slade. Jim Slade.
It'll just be a second, Mr. Slade. Have a cup of joe, there's plenty.
Alright. We probably should save it. Breaking in, kinda. Right? It's...
I have to admit, I can make a mean cup of coffee. Well, someone around here is a heavy coffee drinker, and I'm betting it's our night watchman. Probably has to keep sipping it all night to stay awake.
Am I supposed to, like, break in right now, or?
There must be hidden cameras in all the rooms. This could be a problem with a conscious security guard hanging around.
Oh, do we got any, like, sleeping pills or anything? We still have those? Oh, we're gonna give him a Mickey.
Well, that won't work.
Come on, Tex. Busted lines.
What the hell are you doing?
Contact problem. Got it on again, though. Whoa.
The coffee was spiked. I figured I should find a logical place to hide and wait for the Mickey to work its magic.
A logical place to hide. The bathroom? Anything underneath there? No? He walks in, he'll catch me looking up underneath the table. That's gonna look kind of weird too. What is this thing? Nothing.
Sometimes, you just gotta go.
See what's good at again? What's he all suspicious about? Date raped.
That the night watchman was taking a nap, my first priority was to decode Slade's orders. I needed to find some kind of cipher with a lot of letters on it, and it had to be somewhere inside Law and Order. Well, I doubt this towel's been sanitized for my protection. Now, this telephone's perfect for the man who's just gotta go.
What's wrong with that
I
shitter?
don't need to take a peek in these.
Oh, there's a note. Oh.
I guess Law and Order doesn't have any use for mirrors, seeing as how they're a bunch of vampires anyway. I guess Law and Order doesn't have any use for mirrors, seeing as how they're a bunch of vampires anyway.
Are they vampires? Did we learn that? Or is he just being funny? Alright, I don't see anything in here. Oh. No towel snapping, no co-ed showers. Do not block the drains with your underpants. Should we go search this guy?
Oh, and I forgot to ask him whether he wanted one lump or two with his coffee.
Can we mess with that now? No.
A locked emergency exit. I don't think I need to get in that door.
Well, I guess I don't have a choice.
Lots of tables around here. It's like a showroom.
The women's room. What we got here?
It's the ID badge I handed to the guard. Now, there's probably nothing in there I need.
We go in the big man's office?
One of these offices has to be Robert Knott's. I don't need to bother with the others. This door's locked. Another coded message. I've seen this type before. I need to find a reference document and count the letters in it. Unfortunately, I have no idea which document to use, though I'm guessing it's something related to the Law and Order Party.
Alright, maybe it's in their manifesto?
A Law and Order ID badge. This was probably left here to give Slade access into party headquarters, though I'm guessing it might work for me just as well. Well, that's not gonna work.
Okay, we got the two double doors there.
No chance of getting in here. These double doors lead into a large room, maybe a reception area. Door's locked. This door's locked. That doesn't seem to do anything.
All the doors are fucking locked. Does he have keys on them? No, they're on the fucking floor. Alright. Let's just go into Knox's office first.
This door's locked.
Not anymore, it's not Tex. I hope.
As soon as I entered Robert Knott's office, I heard the familiar beeping sound coming from a panel on the wall by the door. It was an alarm countdown. Even with the night watchman knocked out, I figured setting off
Here comes a
an alarm
puzzle.
would not be good.
It's probably...
This thing has anagram written all over it. Well, I mean, not literally.
It's chess related. Laura knows it, but Laura's not here. I remember her saying she cracked it already. Reg? Ginger? No. This might not even be it, though. But it could be. I need to know more about chess. Apparently, I don't know enough. Right, so it's not one of the pieces, right? Because it's not a queen, it's not the king, not a pawn, not a rook, not a bishop. Not missing any pieces. Let me make sure this is exactly what, this is the code we need for this. Okay, well, no, we're wrong.
The password for Knott's office alarm turned out to be contained in the coded orders I'd gotten from the Mill Valley post office box. The password for Knott's office alarm turned out to be contained in the coded orders I'd gotten from the Mill Valley post office box.
Did we die? We died. Is he asleep yet? No, so we gotta do all this over again. All right. Let's spill our cocaine. Looks like Charles Bronson.
What the hell are you doing?
Contact problem. Got it on again, though. Whoa.
The coffee was spiked. I figured I should find a logical place to hide and wait for the Mickey to work its magic. This one appears to be unlocked. It's a piece of propaganda from your friends at Law and Order. Another.
All right, we already looked at that. So, all right. So whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall not seem most likely to affect his safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate the governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes, and accordingly all experience has shown that mankind are more disposed to the suffers which evils are sufferable than to the right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But then a long train of abuses and unsurpassing under the absolute despotisms, it is the right and their duty to throw off the government and to provide new guards for such feature. Does that go with this? It does. All right. This is the 19th letter? Fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or is it 19? Yeah, it's gotta be letter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is the R, so okay. 1, or 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Right? RR. Hold on, we probably gotta start with the Law and Order credo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's the letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So D is 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That doesn't make sense either. So let's see if we count that right. 1, 2, okay, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so I can't count. So it is started from there. So it's Mr. Slade probably. Let's just make sure 38 is, well, let's make sure 7's an E. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Fuck. I gotta count to 78. Is that the highest one? We gotta use 78 a couple times though. Hold on. Maybe we used some of these letters already. So let's fill them in. Any more 12s? Maybe we can just decipher it with our brains. 19s. Any 19s? Really? Only one M. All right. 38. Thirty-nine is D. 82s. Any 3s? I guess it would make sense if we go ahead and put those 1s in. Oh, no. Okay, and then there's a 3, wasn't there? There's an A. I saw another 3 somewhere. Choose H. Did we already do 39s? All the 39s? Okay, we half-assed that. What about 7s? Not a lot of E's, eh? And 6. So 4, it's 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, so that helped, but not too much. What other easy ones we got? 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an E. Oh, we already had 7 anyway. What's 5? 5 is a W. Then we have 7. 7 is E. Seven is E. All right, so what's 12? 12's an easy one. 12's an R, okay. 12's an R. I thought we looked at those. I guess we didn't. So 12's an R, so that was that one, right? Wait a minute. So 17, so it's 19, 18, 17. 17's an O. Okay, this is going to be password. What did we just figure out? All right, so R is 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, 19 was M. 21, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so target. Are there any more 22s? So 13, 12 is R, or so that would be 13's A. And 47's got to be I. All right, so we got, that's 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32 is B. So it's going to be Robert. Oh, we didn't do 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 18. So 19 was M. So 18 would be R. Oh, we got, okay, so 18's R. 17, OF. Was his name Robert Knott? What was 15? Okay, so we don't know 15, but we do know where 12 is, which was the R. 13, 14, 15. I really don't want to count to 81 or 61 for that matter. 4, 5. No, that was H. I don't know what that is. Priority. All right, looks like we're counting 81 or 61. All right, we do know M was 19, right? Well, what's the highest number we know? What's 78? Okay, so we gotta find. It doesn't matter because it could be any of those letters, so we gotta count it. All right, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78. 78. I fucked something up somewhere. 79, 80, 81. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. So 81 was P. We want to count back to 61. Okay. 80, 79, 78, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's 70. 69. 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61. Something's not right. All right, P and people is 78. Right, we got two of them in there as that, so it's got to be right. Anything else close to that? No. 82 is an L. If 82 is an L, 81 is an A. No. We're here. This shouldn't be so difficult. All right, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 70, 69, 68, 67, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. AS. Okay, if 81 was the A in alter, 86 would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm stumped. What did I fuck up? All right, let's try this again. So we know 78's P. Maybe I'm using the wrong P as a reference. Let's try this one. 79. Okay, so we got, 78, 79, 80, 81. So that would make that a P then. Does that make sense? Hold on, we were... Yeah, and that's the L in Slade. It would be 82. No, it's got to be that P. For 81 and 82 to be PL, it's got to be there. That's 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Okay, so 86 is an R. So if that's our P, 78 would be okay. So 81, 80. 79, 78 is that P. All right, so 77, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 70, 6, no, 70, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Was it Piranha?
Well, I guess Robert Knott isn't behind the hit list. He's on top of it. Slade's not gonna get this message, but that'll only be temporary. If I can find Knott and warn him off, maybe he'll tell me what's going on here.
Alright, let's go search his office now. You know what? We're saving it just in case we fucking die again. So we don't gotta do that again. Piranha. Scoop up the keys.
As soon as I entered Robert Knott's office, I heard the familiar beeping sound coming from a panel on the wall by the door. It was an alarm countdown. Even with the night watchman knocked out, I figured setting off an alarm would not be good.
No, sir. Piranha. How the fuck you spell piranha? Am I a fucking idiot? What the fuck is wrong with me? P-R-A-N-A-H. I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna look at it. A-N-H-A. Okay.
Oh, first edition. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. I'm still holding out for the movie.
Of course you are, Tex. You sure there's nothing in the flower pot? No, we're good. Of course there's something.
This lizard painting seems inconsistent with Knott's interior decorating motif. Maybe it's his favorite thing to skewer.
I don't think we have a combination for that yet.
Something tells me I should crack this thing. Maybe there's a clue to the combination somewhere around.
Yeah, it's numbers. We don't have anything with numbers on it. We just got that one password that we need Laura to solve for us when she decides to join us again.
I'm sure he's read all these books. These look like they just might open. These look like they just might open.
Is there nothing in it? Hey, what was the combination to that? Well, we don't need it quite
These
yet.
look like they just might open.
I thought we needed it earlier, but we didn't need it. We sat and thought about it.
Knott pulled somebody's file.
This one.
Thing has anagram written all over it.
I thought we needed it. We sat and tried to figure it out for like 5 minutes, and we're idiots, or I'm an idiot. Selena just sat there laughing at me, probably. But yeah, but we ended up not needing it yet.
Looks like Robert Knott was doing some checking up on John Klaus. Interesting.
Wanda. Scholastic history, medical training are impressive, and he's well connected. He has no criminal record and no dirt of any kind. I don't doubt your suspicions that he's worked his way to the upper levels of law and order. But he'll be careful not to leave a trail behind. Sounds like they're working together.
I'm sure he's read all the... Someday, I'll have a quality vid phone like this one. Doesn't look like Knott has much use for his computer. It's not even plugged in.
Oh, resign? Oh, I guess quit. Okay, I didn't think that was a chess term. Like, I would never have guessed that that was a chess term.
If I ever find Mr. Knott, I'm gonna make a point of asking him about his little fixation. Well, I wonder what kind of birdie this is. A finch, maybe. Displays like this can be double-edged swords.
What is that?
That key might be useful.
$17. We have found nothing besides 17 on the key. That looks funny. No, nothing there.
Wow, these must be from the Billy Barty collection.
What did that do? Is that so we can find the other key, maybe? That we already found? Because that didn't reveal any information for me. This computer's not even plugged in. We haven't messed with the vid phone yet. How do we dial? I just want to call the operator. Okay, well, we do have another room we can go search. Let's save it before we go in case we're not supposed to leave here yet. Other rooms. Other rooms. Oh, we forgot to grab this. I feel like we're gonna get caught.
Well, that won't work.
Oh, we lost our keys from that, from using those when we unlocked his office. We're in the Law and Order office. So we broke the cipher from that crossword puzzle. And there was another code. Well, we haven't been in the women's restroom. Maybe there's something in here we can't go in there.
Probably even nicer than the men's room, but good form prevents me from checking.
All right, well, since we lost the keys that we took from the security guard, I guess we have nothing else left to do but hang out in here. We got a key for number 17 that we found on the floor. Oh, there's something in his chair. How the fuck we missed that?
Post it. I should see what Mr. Knott was reminding himself to do. Law and Order ID.
Yeah, we already looked at
I
that
wonder what's
earlier
at this
before we died.
address. Maybe it's where Robert Knott's hiding out. Yeah, and maybe I'm the Queen of England. But I guess it'd be stupid not to check it out. Knott's got his chair cranked up nice and high. Poor little guy. You just can't buy height.
Poor little guy.
Certainly appears to be a lamp.
I saw something right there. What is this? No? Maybe it was just the shitty graphics playing tricks on me.
I haven't seen a coat rack like this since the 2nd grade.
Anything on the floor? Stand up tall, nice and tall.
Any photo kept in a safe has to be worth looking at. Silvio, with Frank shimming. Something tells me my client knows a lot more about what's going on than she says she does.
Yes, she does. All right, we see anything else standing out? We got a box up here? No?
Doesn't look like Knott has much use for his computer. It's not even plugged in.
Does this one look the same on the back side? It does, okay.
A marble top. Pricey.
We didn't get any. We haven't got any numbers. Can we look at the back of
Silvio.
this? No. Only number we've gotten is key 17.
Looks like Robert Knott was doing some checking up on
I don't know if we need to leave and come back. Because we can't look at any of the... We can't go in any other rooms. All right, we got to find the picture. We found the picture. We found the file on Klaus. We got the post-it. Okay, so we found everything we need to find. We just need to figure out how to get the fuck in that safe. Find the code. Okay, there's a key on the ground, a locker key. Oh, there were lockers in the bathroom. All right. All right, let's go check out these lockers. All right, let's go. Let's stop standing on our tiptoes. Dude, I forgot which way we're going. I'm getting goosebumps.
I'll need to find a little something before I can open this. This looks like the kind of index card I keep my Cajun recipes on.
Oh, a little cook there, Tex. A guarantee. What did we get?
This doesn't look like any name I've seen in a Rolodex. Maybe it's a code. I guess I should play with it a bit. This doesn't look like any name I've seen in a Rolodex. Maybe it's a code. I guess I should play with it a bit.
Well, let's just go try and put it in and see if it works as is. I doubt it's going to. Oh yeah, we look at that mirror. He says they're all vampires. So I'm not sure if this Law and Order people are vampires. Did we miss something? Or did I just forget something? Did anybody else know they were vampires? Hold on, I didn't write the number down.
This doesn't look like any name I've seen in a Rolodex. Maybe it's a code. I guess I should play with it a bit.
Oh man, I don't want to write that down. We'll do it this way. Or I could have just typed it in chat. That would have made more sense. 3, 6, 6, 4, 7, 3, 5, 3, 8, 9, 6. I should have saved it. There's one extra letter or number. All right, are we missing something here?
This doesn't look like any name I've seen in a Rolodex. Maybe it's a code. I guess I should play with it a bit.
The phone. Is that a letter scrambled too? If it is, what does it mean, Laura? I think password PW is probably the last one. 3, 6, 6, 4, 7, 3, 5, 3, 8, 9, 6.
This doesn't look like any name I've seen in a Rolodex.
My telephone.
Maybe it's a code. I guess I should play with it a bit.
So everything's backwards. Gotcha. So can we use the keys? No, it sucks. So it would make too much sense. Oh, my numlock's not on. Maybe we can. Yeah, 6, 9, 8, 3, 5, 3, 7, 4, 6, 6, 3. Open sesame. RK office, the Robin Rocks. Okay. Did something open? Were there letters under numbers? I don't think there were. So they can't expect us to know the T9 to do open sesame using those letters. All right, let's try it again. 6, 9, 8, 3, 5, 3, 7, 4, 6, 6, 3. Incorrect sequence, try again. Oh, okay, in here, I gotcha. I didn't know if we had to T9 it, so that's why I hit all those 6s. Correct sequence entered. Used for safe combination. God damn it, now I gotta take a picture of that. It's just crazy. All right. 67367. 37263. Okay. Okay. Ooh, it's a DVD.
And I'm guessing it's not the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
Why can't we stand up any taller? Are we already all the way up? No, we were. Give me the disc.
A safe. A misnomer if ever there was one. At least when I'm on the job.
Yeah, we've been pretty good with that. Let's put everything back to where we found
This lizard painting seems inconsistent with Knott's interior decorating motif. Maybe it's his favorite thing to skewer. Whatever's on this disc can't be good for the Law and Order party. Maybe this explains why Robert Knott's on the chopping block. I'll bet Wanda would do just about anything for this little tortilla.
Little tortilla. All right, I think we may be done here. Let's just make sure. Well, I got the walkthrough open or the hint. And I open the safe. All right, so we had to use that security card. All right. Where do I go from here? I don't care where we go from here because, I mean, I do. I just did. I pulled a Zoolander. I couldn't turn left. Yeah, because I don't think we can just get out of here.
Locked. I'll need the Law and Order ID badge in order to open this door.
Where do I put the badge?
Locked. I'll need the Law and Order ID badge in order to open this door.
The mystery address, Law and Order lobby, Big Sur, Fal Davis. Let's get to safety. And let's see what we came up with. All right, so we need to go see Wanda. We got to go see Sylvia. We didn't find anything else about Klaus. We need to find Knox. Did we learn any new names or anything?
What topic would you like us to research?
That's, yeah, we can't research that, so... Wow, we got
A search for
2.5 pages
information
of
on Robert
notes.
Knott, Disc for Wanda Peck has been initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? A search
Not
for information
that it
on
matters, but
Frank
we figure we'll
Shimmy
just make
has
sure we
been
search everything.
initiated. What other topic would you like us to research? Thank you for using the American Information Database. Goodbye.
Whoa. What did we get? Effect? Which one worked? Oh, Frank Shimming. I thought we never looked him up. Can we put a disc in these things?
Well, that's not gonna work.
Was there a DVD player somewhere? All right, let's go holler at our boss. Oh, that's right. She's at the warehouse now. That wasn't the Fresno office. Was it the Fresno office? No. Am I losing my mind? I guess we can't go there. All right, let's go see
I
Wanda.
tried to call Wanda Peck but couldn't reach her. But I had that mystery address from Knott's office, so I decided to check it out and try
Okay.
Wanda later.
They really want us to go to the mystery address.
That mystery address turned out to be a seedy-looking tavern on the waterfront. And had a condemned sign plastered across the front door.
Well, you should have felt right at home.
Oh, that's funny. But what happened next wasn't. Despite a clear warning from my spider sense, I walked around back and found an open door.
That almost looks like a real shot, not a green screen. Probably had to, because it's dark. They couldn't figure out the fucking lighting. Turn the flashlight off, dummy. Okay, we got this address from Robert Knott. And he's wanted by the hitman too. Oh! Of course, we had our flashlight on still. Oh no. There's two of them there.
finally regained consciousness, it felt like I'd been trying to drink my own body weight in cheap gin.
It sounds terrible. Oh, Bando for 2.
Thank you. May I check your coat?
You know, I think I'll keep it, thank you.
Okay.
Is it less than $3? Oh, that's all right. That wasn't the worst of it, though. I had this ripping pain inside my head. I mean, I was munching ibuprofen tablets like they were Reese's Pieces. That didn't stop the blinding
Reese's
light that was
Pieces.
getting behind my eyes or the pain I had in my head.
Did you see a doctor?
No, just the light flashes, actually.
Come, I'll take you to your seats.
Oh, thank you.
Here are your seats. We'll have to prepare another table for you since you were late this evening. Can I get your drink?
I don't think so. Why don't we just wait?
Certainly.
This must be the penalty box.
So, finish telling me about Linsky.
Okay. Well, the thought occurred to me that Carl Linsky might have gone through the same thing I was going through. I mean, you remember I told you he had that little scar on the back of his neck? Well, it wasn't so hard for me to envision jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge just to get away from the pain.
What had they done to you?
Well, I had no idea other than I got beat up really good. I didn't realize at the time the clock was ticking and that I had less than 48 hours to live.
What did you do?
I was only halfway up a long series of steps. The next one was to find Robert Knott because he and I were on the same sinking ship together.
Like my skull was full of razor blades, I found a pay vid phone and tried Wanda Peck again. This time she answered. I told her I had something she'd want to see, so she agreed to meet me at the Capricorn building.
All right, Capricorn it is. Ooh, a new location. Usually it's on her desk.
It was so important that you wanted to meet me after hours.
I've got something that might interest even you.
I'm listening.
This disc is from Robert Knott's office.
How'd you get that?
Off the record, I stole it.
What if she's the bad guy?
Robert Knott's fallen out of favor with the Law and Order Party. And for all I know, he could be dead. But if he's alive, I want to know where he is.
Well, off the record, I know Robert personally. I like him. I don't know where he is, but I can give you the best guess I have. He owns a cabin up north, which no one knows about.
Apparently
Well,
you do.
Almost no one. I'll give you directions. Wait here.
I feel like we should have looked at that disc first.
Wanda gave me the direction to Robert Knott's cabin. I wanted to leave right away, but I was too beat. Went back to the office and I slept for a while.
Where was the cabin?
I was up north, way out in the woods. In fact, I didn't even find it until after dark.
Well, was he there?
No, but I could tell someone had been there recently. I got inside and started looking around for something that might tell me where Knott was hiding out. I figured if I warned him about Slade, he might tell me what the hell was going on with Law and Order.
All right, so I guess that's where we're going. And let's save it.
Lights were on inside the cabin. I knocked on the door, but there was no answer, so I let myself in.
Of course you did, Tex. Oh, let myself in. Oh, look at the fish.
Bunch of little fishies, and what's this? A small metal box. I guess I should check it out. It's a metal box. Unless this is what Knott feeds his piranhas, I'm willing to bet there's something valuable in it. Now, how do I get it without having my arm eaten off?
I had to try it.
A bottle of salsa alegre, a tortilla chip's best friend. Non-kosher dills, my favorites. They're bottled with pork rinds. These are some big old cabinets.
Oh, there's a door back there too. Oh shoot, let's just do this living room then real quick. Oh.
Skylight control switch. I don't believe skylights are standard features in most log cabins.
Why did we want to do that? Is that the same furniture from his office?
The furniture's a little rustic for me. The furniture's a little rustic for me. It must be Goofy of the Anasazi.
Goofy? Oh, wrong button. Oh, too high. Alright, tells me something's going to be behind something, or it's just making me look for nothing.
It's really kind of gruesome when you think about it. Perfect log for a romantic evening by the fire. Large, light, and dry as Mom's pot roast. It's like Knott misplaced all his fireplace tools.
Anything under the chairs? No. Alright, so to the kitchen. What's above that stuff? Just plants?
Well, these are funny looking and smelling plants.
I'm expecting to find a body. Ooh.
Well, there's nothing like a length of good, sturdy rope.
Stand up tall first. That's nice attention to detail.
Well, the cabinets are certainly well. The cabinets are certainly.
It's got the little joint braces, or whatever you want to call those things.
Looks
Rich.
a good old-fashioned monkey wrench.
Monkey Island 2 joke. Insert here. A lighter?
Mini torch. There's got to be some way I can use this. The drawers might be worth peeking into.
Let's get right over them. Nothing in your drawers. Mess with the stove?
Gas stoves are certainly the way to go. They're cleaner than electric and more economical than cold fusion. Frigidaire Bowhunter model. Just big enough to hold a 12-pack and a big bag of jerky. This must be the back door. Don't need to check out the yard. The door's not much, but the transom's a handsome touch.
Getting goosebumps again, like we're gonna get caught and I'm gonna die and I'm gonna get scared. I'm freaking out, man. The sink? I didn't even look at the sink. Good call.
Water purifying hose made of a sturdy space-age metal. Now, this hose is screwed down pretty tight. I need to find some sort of unscrewer.
Good eye, Laura. Oh, let's look at our stuff. Yeah.
You could light a cigarette from across the table with this baby.
Just some rope. Just a log. And now we don't have the wrench anymore. Because, you know, reasons. It's a one-time use for monkey wrench. Alright, now let's check out the bedroom.
Frontier armoire. Probably full of union suits and coonskin caps. I'll find something before I can open this. I'll find something before I can open this. The furniture's a little rustic for me. Under a killing moon. Now that would be a great title for something.
Oh, that's funny. We can't even look at that one, eh?
It's like a Mayan bird bath towel.
Okay, we opened up the skylight for something.
This quilt makes me want to find a bunch of hubcaps and have a game of super checkers.
That's weird. What is that?
Looks like a deflated life raft or something.
It's a sex doll. Why are we blowing it up? Oh no.
Sounds like you'd worked with blow-up dolls before.
Hey, I have never been that lonely. But at the time, I had no one else to turn to.
Bunch of key cards. We still got our dime. Hold on, let's just reset.
Frontier armoire. Probably full of unions. I'll need to find a little something before I can open this.
Alright, let's go see what we missed. Ooh, chills again. I'm starting to freak out, man. What is that thing? Nothing. We searched all those. We searched all those. We searched all those. Oh yeah, we gotta get this metal box. I forgot all about the metal box.
That won't work by itself.
What other mesh cabinets? You know what? We didn't, because I didn't know they were cabinets until I opened the other ones. We can't open anyway.
Well made. The cabinets are certainly well made. Now to see if they're well stocked.
Where's the skylight that we opened? It shines into the room. It's probably in that closet. It's got something to do with the closet. All those
Picture
pictures.
was hung on a bent nail. I suppose a regular hook just wouldn't do for an amateur frontiersman like Mr. Knott.
We got ourselves a metal fishing rod. Come on. Come back down. Let's look at it first. I don't know how this is going to help. Oh, did it have string around it? I didn't see string around it. The level 4 badge.
Robert Knott's top-level ID badge. This might give me access to someplace special in Law and Order Party headquarters.
No, we didn't mess with the wood.
This pile of wood reminds me of the time this woman said she thought I could really light her fire. And I said, yeah, I was just admiring your kindling.
I like that. That's kind of strange, no?
Nothing nicer than a relaxing evening in front of the fire with a jug of hooch at your elbow.
That looks different though, doesn't it?
These are some big old cabinets.
I wasn't looking at the cabinet though, Tex. I was looking at the pot. No, it's not the skyline. It has nothing to do with in here. Because the skyline doesn't come in here. It's got an enclosed roof. So what's up there? Is there a ladder?
It's a good-sized skylight. You could get a full body tan just lying on the living room floor.
Maybe I'm making nothing out of something, but why did we open that? We needed to open that for a reason.
The furniture's a little rustic for me. Shutters on the inside. Well, I suppose that's one way to do it. Well, I guess Knott's gonna be gone for a while. Maybe I should come back later.
I wonder if I can melt this.
I'll need to find a little something before I can open this.
Okay.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Did that do something? No.
That won't work.
Remove this one, right? Yeah. We just had to keep moving him until we found that rope. A makeshift grappling hook. What would we need a grappling hook for? I want to get on top of this for some reason. I don't know if we need to, but it just kind of seems like the right thing to do.
Well, that's not gonna work.
All right, we got the log. We got stuff in the kitchens. All right, so we got all the items. We got the box. How to open a closet? You need a key and Robert Knott has it. Okay, we can't get in that door. All right. So I guess we're done here till he comes back. So he gave us that hint to leave. Just go back to our office. Oh.
Well, I wasn't expecting any company, but as long as you're here.
What the hell's going on here?
What the hell's going on here? Staying alive.
Sorry, I was looking for food. I was in a plane crash a few miles from here, and I haven't had anything but human flesh for the last few weeks.
Let me guess. You play soccer. What kind of game are you playing now?
Monty Hall implication, the mood for some fun. Get to the point. Let's have some fun.
You know, it does sound fun. Uno. Unless, of course, you have a Parcheesi board.
Look, if you don't tell me the real reason you're here, I'm gonna exercise my rights as a homeowner and let one of these things go.
We have something in common.
Well, as you may or may not know, a lot of people have been dying lately. Of self-inflicted and or accidental causes. You and I just might be next in line.
Anything else?
A dish called Wanda.
All right. I'm working with a Capricorn op named Wanda Peck.
So who the hell are you? And what's your relationship to Wanda Peck?
Common objective. Curable romance.
Well, there's a rat's nest at Law and Order Party. For different reasons, we both want to find it.
You don't say. Well, that makes 3 of us.
You really think you're safe here?
It's as good a place as any. Doesn't really matter anyway. They're gonna find me sooner or later.
Come on, go lay down, baby.
Actually, my own death is not exactly high on my wish list of things I'd like to happen to me. But I'll tell you one thing.
Come on, go lay down,
You
honey.
know I'm not gonna give up without a fight.
So tell me something if you don't mind. But how does someone go from being the Law and Order Party candidate to the top of their things to kill list?
A candidate is sugar coating on a pill. The party sets an agenda, and all I do is try to make it a little easier for the public to swallow.
What's Law and Order trying to force feed us?
What'd you say your name was?
Murphy. Tex Murphy.
Well, you gotta believe what I'm gonna tell you, Tex.
Why not? I'm pretty gullible.
Law and order.
Come on,
has
call it down,
this
fish.
Plan. They're gonna put implants into everybody. It's gonna allow them to identify, track, and eventually control the whole population.
They really believe they could get away with that?
They know it.
Listen, maybe you can answer something that's really bothering me. If law and order is so powerful, why are they going around killing everybody?
Call. Greg Call. They're trying to kill anyone who has ties to him. He used to work for Gideon Enterprises.
How about I go talk to Frank Shimming?
Shimming? No, he's squarely in the camp of law and order.
Well, maybe he's behind this whole thing. I mean, Shimming could be the Overlord.
You know about Overlord, too?
It startled me. Look at Tex just watching. Let's say I wouldn't stand up. Oh, not the pickles. And the salsa. Is he getting his rule book out?
At this point, I started to smell gas.
Let me guess. You grabbed a couple of chili dogs for the flight up.
Not that kind. One of the bullets had hit the stove. Now the whole cabin was being flooded with gas. Who are those guys? Probably a hit squad. Looks like they accomplished their task. Now it took a couple of slugs before he hit the floor. It's an old-fashioned key. This might go to that Frontier armoire in the bedroom. Well, Knott didn't put up much of a fight. What's this?
Okay, there shouldn't be anything else.
It fell out of his pocket when he hit the floor.
What the fuck is this?
Of course, that idea would have just gotten me killed. My second approach was much better.
We gotta do that whole thing over again. Alright, well, we got the nail here. That gives me that. What was in here? I think it was just the log, right? There's nothing behind the pictures. We had the rope back here.
These are some big old
Some big old cabinets. There was... Ooh, that's probably for the gas. Oh, we probably have to open the skylight so we can get out. We don't necessarily need to do that probably yet, but we're going to do it now so we don't have to do it later. And I bet we dress up the doll. Like ourselves. Underneath the bed is the doll.
Sounds like you'd worked with Glo-
Just look at everything, just in case.
Hey, good luck.
Alright. There's nothing behind those pictures. I think we're ready to leave. But we're going to save it. No, we gotta get the box.
Robert Knott's top level ID badge.
Alright, now I think we're good. Now we are good. Right? Was there anything else? I think that's it.
Well, I wasn't expecting any company, but as long as you're here.
What the hell's going on here?
It's being outraged animal activist.
I'm from the Humane Society, and we've had some complaints against piranha abuse. Near as I can tell, you've been feeding them nothing but metal boxes, sicko.
What'd you do with my box?
Didn't know better, play really dumb. Darth Vader.
Okay, I took it. It was just big enough for my full set of Star Wars trading cards.
Either you just escaped from some loony bin, or you're playing some sort of game with me. Now, what is it?
Monty Hall.
How about, let's make a deal?
I'm listening.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
Well, as you may or may not know, a lot of people have been dying lately of self-inflicted and/or accident. All right.
Let's go with that one.
Well, my name's Murphy, and I'm a PI. And I truly believe that Wanda and I are destined to be soulmates. I'm just hoping that someday she'll consent to bear my children.
You know, I don't know if you're hooked up right, but Wanda wouldn't have let you come here if you weren't on our side.
You really think you're safe here?
It's as good a place as any.
At this point, who are those guys? Probably a hit squad. Looks like they accomplished their task. Now, it took a couple of slugs before he hit the floor.
All right.
Who are those?
Let's save it again.
Probably a hit squad. Looks like they accomplished their task. Now, it took a couple of slugs before he hit the floor.
Guns.
Not didn't put up much of a fight. Well, not didn't put up much of a fight. What's this? Something fell out of his pocket when he...
All right.
A coat and hat. A little small for me, but I might be able to get some use out of him.
Haha, dull decoy.
I gotta figure out a way to get out.
Hey, I've got a proposition for you. A girlfriend would like to meet you.
Show us the girl. Hi, boys. Come on in, let's have a party. I've got s'mores.
It's s'mores.
Okay, we're coming in. I love hunters.
Look at her butt. Oh, wrong button. Q.
It's just a rubber doll!
Is this not the right idea?
It's just a rubber doll!
I don't think that would hold until it was across the whole thing. Should we have set the place on fire? Look at that explosion. That's graphics. I love it.
Well, I had a few singed hairs, but I was okay. Little did I know, things were about to really heat up.
Ooh, it sounds like Sylvia's about to make another appearance.
That's a good guess. After I got out of Knott's Inferno, I decided to fly back to Linsky's warehouse, check up on my client.
But she wasn't there.
Have I told you this part of the story before?
Oh, no, it's just that, well, I know how women work.
Well, that makes
She's
one
got
of
her
us
little
anyway.
martini.
So she's not at the warehouse. I fly over to her apartment. She's not there either. So I get in my speeder. I fly back to my office. I walk in the door.
And she's waiting for you.
Yeah.
Probably wearing something very nice.
To tell you the truth, I did not even notice.
Oh, of course not. So then she says,
Hello, handsome.
handsome.
Can't say I like Sylvia, because this is how she talks.
Needless to say, I was very, very upset with her. I thought we agreed that you would stay at the warehouse.
I know. But I started worrying something would happen to you. I don't feel very comfortable about being alone right now.
Sylvia, this thing is dangerous, and I don't think you realize how dangerous it is.
Well, tell me. I'm paying your tab after all.
Yeah, sure, bring business into this.
Well, that's what it is, isn't it? Am I not just a client? There were plenty before me, and there will be plenty after me.
That's what I tell myself.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean by that.
You know what I mean, Fish. What are you doing?
There's this thing. It's called the rules of a PI. And the number one rule is, don't fall for a client.
That wouldn't happen, would it?
Yeah, well, I'm holding you personally responsible for making me even think twice about it.
I feel so guilty.
Yeah, well, you should.
So tell me, are there any rules about kissing a client?
Dude, she lied to you.
That falls squarely under Rule 1.
The rule that you're thinking twice about. So, break a rule. How many rules are there?
37 so far.
So 36 out of 37, that's not so bad. And I won't tell a soul.
She's bad.
Sounds like you were just about ready to go into the deep fryer.
No, it's more like a quick sear, followed by a slow simmer. Listen, Sylvia.
Hey, you done?
It's been an incredibly long day, and my resistance is just about 0. So if you will take 10 paces back, promise to quit smelling so good. I promise you that when this is over, look into the possibility.
No, what you done there?
Got a deal.
Okay, I'll be good. But I'll hold you to that promise.
I've got a cot in the other room. You take that and I'll sleep here.
Sweet dreams.
That's not gonna be hard.
'Cause... 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 'C gonna have to remember that line. This is awkward.
Do you miss her?
Oh, yeah. This again. You know, as soon as I lose some weight, I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't think I need to be reminded anymore. No, I don't think I do.
Good. Because I'm very selfish, you know.
That's one of the things that really attracts me to you.
Boy, that makes me happy to hear it. So now that you've described to me just about every temptation a man can stand, what happens next?
Nothing happened? Nothing happened, okay? Actually, I flew Sylvia back to the warehouse.
Good.
I thought you'd like that part. I went back to the office, and I had a call.
Guess we're gonna answer that.
You find the chess move?
I did. It was in the design of Val Davis's pass card. Look, I'm ready to meet with you. Just tell me when and where.
It isn't safe yet. But I have another lead for you. Find out about Greg Call.
Who's Greg Call?
He was the lead programmer on the STG project. He knew about Overlord.
Well, how do I find him? Greg Call. Overlord. Either one.
Call is dead.
Well, that's gonna make him easy to find.
Call suspected that someone on the inside was selling out the STG project. For that reason, he relocated to a secret base of operation. If you find that, all your questions will be answered.
Any hints on how I'm supposed to do that?
The police were warned that Call might turn up dead. They may have found something that could lead you to where he was working. Oh, I gotta go.
So Greg Call was the head.
Should we go talk to Gideon about that guy?
Yeah, but he was the dead head.
So now you went back to see Detective Clements, right?
Good guess.
You seem to think I'm some sort of street informant. I'm gonna start charging you for these consultations.
Oh.
You know, you've been so very good to me. I think I'm gonna do you a favor. I know where Big Jim Slade is.
If you're on the level, I'll trade you any information you want.
Done. Slade's at the Big Surf Lodge, number 6. It's off the Pacific Coast Highway, just north of Big Sur.
All right. Oh, wow. We got a bunch we haven't talked to about lately.
I haven't got any information on that. Never heard of it.
Yep, that's the same thing.
I haven't got any information on that.
I mean, you might want to care.
Never heard of him. I don't have a lot of time to waste, Murphy. How do you find out about these people? He died a few days ago. We would have chalked it up to natural causes. An aneurysm, maybe. Except we got an anonymous tip through 911 the day before he died. Tips just said that if he died, we should perform an autopsy.
Okay, what about the autopsy?
It only turned up one unusual thing. A small capsule planted under the skin. Inside was a plastic tag with markings on it. We couldn't make heads or tails of it. Maybe you should give it a try.
We gotta go back to the lab. Use the magnifying glass or the the microscope.
He's a hitman for hire, and he's on Interpol's 10 most wanted. If you're mixed up with him, I'd make sure your affairs are in order.
Oh, my affairs are in order. Just fine, young lady.
I haven't got any information on that. Seems like a decent guy for a politician. I'll probably vote for him.
No, you won't.
I know he's a billionaire and runs Gideon Enterprises. That's about it. I've heard of it, but I don't have any privileged information about it.
All right, that's everything. All right. Val Davis didn't have the microwave. It was Bosworth. No, he didn't have it either. Where was the... Had to be Val Davis's. Yeah. That would be too easy, I guess, huh? Let's see if we can't look at it underneath the microscope.
That doesn't seem to do anything.
Let's go holler at Gideon.
I must confess, I haven't had this many visits in months. And I don't even mind that they're purely professional. Please.
I wonder how they got
How
in.
can I help you, Mr. Murphy? Well, this photo concerns me, but I prefer not to discuss it if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm afraid I haven't heard of it.
Well, Larry.
I don't know who he is. Ah, now there's a name I haven't heard in ages. I hired Sam to work at Gideon some 15 years ago, and after a decade of fruitful labors, we parted amicably. And then sadly we lost touch.
Okay, what about Greg?
Gregory was my right-hand man when I founded Gideon Enterprises, a brilliant programmer. Until recently, he headed a division of the corporation. I heard that Shimming fired him, undoubtedly removing the last traces of my influence.
Okay, well that didn't get us as much as I thought it would. Alright, I guess we had to crack that code. Yep, let's try and crack it. What is this?
I'm willing to bet this project of Linsky's.
What was this?
Unless I'm way off base, this is a...
No, okay, well that's not it. Is it just the ones in the top row? The ones in the middle row? Ones in the bottom row? In the first column? Second column? Can we click on them or anything? Is it how many are missing to make it a full? No. I don't really have any idea. What do we do? It's called shimming.
I thought you might have picked up on the fact that I didn't want to talk to you, Mr. Murphy.
Oh, I did. There's one thing I forgot to tell you. Wanda Peck gave me this number.
You know, I didn't even think letters could be an option.
So, you're with Capricorn. I thought you people had gotten tired of pestering me.
We don't pester, Mr. Shimming.
Fish,
we
get
protect
out
the
of
free
there.
world.
What is it you want this time? What are you showing me that for? Do you intend to blackmail me? It's no secret I employed escorts occasionally in the past. As to the identity of the young woman, I never knew her real name, or wanted to.
Okay.
Totally unfamiliar. I don't know who that is. The name is completely foreign to me.
He used to work at the company, bro.
Mr. Call was one of the original programmers hired by Mr. Gideon when he formed this corporation. Unfortunately, his abilities became outdated and we were forced to let him go. I have no idea what he's doing now. Now, this questioning is getting tiresome. Get to the point if you have one.
He's got a picture of Gideon up behind him. Yep. Letters work. It was worth a shot. Oh, let's look up some Braille. Are we on day 4? We are. Okay, so we never learned Braille, but belonged to Greg Call. Call worked for STG, and the STG office was in where? Is the hint. 4-letter word, 5-letter word. Cali? Oh, Braille alphabet. All right, so let's just look this up. It's 3 with the 1 on the bottom. And just those 2. And I probably should be able to figure this out by now. NEX, and we need the 2 bottom and 1 on the top. Nexus?
Nexus? What does that stand for?
I'm not sure it stood for anything. But I surmised that it had to do with Greg Call's secret base of operations. Now I had to ask around to see if anyone knew about it. You'll never guess who did.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's go talk to Gideon.
You caught me at the last moment, Mr. Murphy. I was preparing to go abroad.
Permanently or just a vacation?
I'm undecided. I always anticipated that I would spend my golden years getting reacquainted with my English roots. For the time being, however, I'm at your disposal.
Okay, he's getting ready to leave. What's up with the Nexus?
Your investigation has certainly got you into some obscure channels. Years ago, well after the government signed the UNGP treaty, Gideon Enterprises bought the rights to utilize dozens of abandoned government installations. Nexus was the code name for an underground military facility located in Washington State near Mount Shasta. I don't believe we ever used the location.
Okay, do we get the location? All right.
Nexus base took a long time to find, and I won't bore you with the details, but the installation looked totally derelict from the outside. Once I found a way inside, I entered an underground laboratory that was brand new, state-of-the-art.
Was there anyone there?
No, but as soon as I stepped inside, I did hear a voice.
Stand by for system scan.
That's strange. Implant detected.
Oh, those men that jumped you had put some sort of implant into your head.
Exactly. And it seemed like I was in the best possible place to do something to remove it. I started looking around with just that in mind.
Just that in mind. No pun intended, I'm sure.
Ha ha!
Well, I certainly hope the switch doesn't control anything potentially lethal.
You know what? Speaking of, let's fucking save it. New lab.
Seems to be a large light panel.
It's for x-rays, dummy.
Well, this should make a nice addition to my pass card collection. Man, talk about wired for sound. Art Garfunkel could rock on these speakers. Man, talk about wired for sound. Art Garfunkel appears to be a recently clipped newspaper article.
Okay, what was he up to?
This was Greg Call's pass card.
Val Davis died. No evidence of mechanical failure.
Link's LS mug. I've got to play that one of these days. The mysterious informant said I'd find answers to all my questions if I found this place. Maybe this computer is the mother lode.
The fuck is this thing?
Oh, a chip-making device manufactured by Frito Intel.
Frito?
The two mega corporation merged a few years back and cornered the chip market.
That's a really bad joke, but I liked it.
Standard keyboard. Oh, a chip-making device manufactured by Frito Intel. The two megacorporation merged a few years back. Rubik's keyboards. Putting the challenge back into data entry. Rubik's keyboards. Putting the challenge back into data entry. Some kind of chart. Maybe watching all those ER reruns will finally pay off. Oh, there's a card on the clipboard.
We just did clipboard?
If the implant I'm carrying around is on this list, it must be number P333. Now I need to figure out which of the kamikaze implants will neutralize it.
What kind of card is that? We haven't seen that one before.
This thing gives me flashbacks to my former dentist and the horrible wisdom teeth incident.
What was the card slot?
Security card reader. Must be for the autoclave.
He said P33, right? I don't see the one for ours.
If the implant I'm carrying around is on this list, it must be number P333. Now I need to figure out which of the kamikaze implants will neutralize it.
Oh, okay, 216 neutralizes type P implants, so we need to find 216.
That's the one I'm looking for. These aren't the ones I need.
Just drink it?
I guess Greg Call must have designed the solution to neutralize the Overseer implants. Now I have to find a way to inject it into my bloodstream.
Hey, passcode reader.
STG must have bought these passcard readers in bulk.
And
Well, I have no clue what these displays mean.
what are these things?
Hey, slushy machines.
I don't think so, buddy.
Hey, slushy machines. Implant removal station. Well, the IRS has always been good at removing everything else from me. Well, apparently I have to do something else before I can start the implant removal procedure.
Maybe load some of the saline into it?
Well, that won't work. Implant removal station. Apparently I have to do something else before I can start the implant removal procedure.
Let's try and get into the computer. Frito Intel, it sure does. Oh, there it is. There's what I'm looking for.
Special Mengele model syringe.
I don't know if I could do this myself. I mean, I guess I'd have to if there was a microchip inside me. Now maybe can we?
Well, apparently I have to do something else before I can start the implant removal procedure.
I don't like needles. What's that look
Injected
for?
yourself with that thing?
I had to. Then I went into the scanning booth. The fun was just starting. The green diamond must indicate the location of the P333 implant. I have to move the kamikaze implant into one of the blood vessels where it will appear as a blue cross. Then, I have to navigate it until it reaches the implant and neutralizes it.
Oh, fuck you. So it's just work backwards.
Uh-oh. Those flashing dots look like trouble. Must represent antibodies. And I guess they're out to get rid of the new infection. I'd better steer clear.
Alright, I'm trying to follow it backwards. I don't get what I'm doing. Ah. How did I get it in there? Oh no, I didn't want to go out. Come on, man. This is fucking nuts. We're back here. Okay, so it's going up here somewhere. Did we save it? We didn't fucking save it. Oh, it sucks my power when I get to him. Okay.
I'm just kidding. There was a way to do it. I just had to find it.
I want to save it. Oh, brain.
The green diamond must indicate the location of the P333 implant. I have to move the kamikaze implant into one of the blood vessels where it will appear as a blue cross. Then, I have to navigate it until it reaches the implant and neutralizes it. Uh-oh. Those flashing dots look like trouble. Must represent antibodies. And I guess they're out to get rid of the new infection. I'd better steer clear.
Oh, I thought I was so close. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. So let's just fucking go in here and see what fucking happens. Of course, I got one on my tail. No. Wait a minute. No.
I
Hey!
neutralized the overseer chip, which
I don't know how we got there.
designed to be fatal in my case, or a controlling device to others. I still had no
Come on,
idea who was
fish.
pulling the strings, but as I stepped out of the removal station, I heard sounds just outside the main entrance. I ducked behind a display panel and waited to see who it was.
Let's save it in case I'm in the wrong spot. Hide! ducked behind the display table. Our display. I'm confused. Did it say? I don't know what's going on. So we're just going to try and get in here.
Pass card reader's hooked up. Now I'll need to scan the pass card.
Whose card was whose?
This is the pass card Sonny Fletcher stole from Slay. Wrong pass card.
Okay.
I'd better get rid of the overseer implant that's in my head before I do anything else around here.
I thought we did. Did we die?
The green diamond must indicate the location of the P333 implant. I have to move the kamikaze implant into one of the blood vessels where it will appear as a blue cross. Then, I have to navigate it until it reaches the implant and neutralizes it.
Okay, am I crazy? Didn't we just do this?
Uh-oh. Those flashing dots look like trouble. Must represent antibodies. And I guess they're out to get rid of the new infection. I'd better steer clear.
I could have swore we already fucking did this. Fuck this, I'm cheating. 'Cause I know we did it. Alright. Let me click on this picture. Can we blow it up? Alright. So we did go in the right one. We want to go in this guy. We want to do that. And then we want to come this way. And we will loop all the way around. Okay, we messed up somewhere. Come on, get away from me. Is there where to go anywhere else there? Oh, okay. No, I didn't go anywhere. And we're back over here again. What the fuck?
I'm just... The green diamond must indicate the location of the P333 implant. I have to move the kamikaze implant into one of the blood vessels where it will appear as a blue cross. Then, I have to navigate it until it reaches the implant and neutralizes it.
Alright, so we go in and we loop around. It comes down.
Uh-oh. Those flashing dots look like trouble. Must represent antibodies. And I guess they're out to get rid of the new infection. I'd better steer clear.
Right, I can't go up or down there, right? Yeah. So we gotta go here. See, that's not even on my map. So that's not even the right fucking solution. Why can't we go in here? It's the same one. Okay, now this should swoop all the way around. And then we're going to go down and then up.
I'd neutralized the Overseer chip, which someone had designed to be fatal in my case, or a controlling device to others. I still had no idea who was pulling the strings, but as I stepped out of the removal station, I heard sounds just outside the main entrance. I ducked behind a display panel and waited to see who it was.
Okay, so that didn't happen last time. Something did screw up. That's some bullshit.
Hello? Hello? Okay. I'm really not very good with surprises.
Well, it isn't my mystery man. What's your name?
Larry Hammond.
Ooh.
I would have told you earlier, but I have some serious trust issues going on. With all that's happened, I've got the right to be a little paranoid.
Yeah, I guess you do. You haven't been using the code name Poison Pawn, have you?
No. Why?
That's not important. How'd you get here?
I followed you. I wanted to make sure you came here alone.
Well, I hope you were more careful about being followed than I was.
Yeah, I have a very strong sense of self-preservation. I even brush my teeth carefully.
Yeah, it shows.
Why don't we just start at the top and see what you know? Tell me about Carl Linsky.
Well, Linsky and I both worked on STG. But I didn't know him back then. I recognized his picture in the paper from when he had his suicide.
Well, that's helpful. How about STG?
I think this guy's a famous actor too. Well, maybe not famous, but
It was a really mysterious operation. When Greg brought me in to do some programming, I didn't know anybody on the design team, and we weren't encouraged to get to know each other either. And once we got our instructions, we went off to work in different places. None of us knew what each other was working on.
So, who's in charge of this little circus?
Greg had been there the longest. He was pretty much running the show.
So is he this overlord I've come to hear so much about?
Oh, no, there had to have been higher-ups. I knew Greg for a long time. We were in Mutant League together.
Oh. Just so I understand something here, the reason you got in contact with me is because you wanted me to find Call's lab, right? Why?
Well, early on in the program, Greg got really paranoid and relocated his base of operation. And no one knew where he was at. I didn't even see him until after I finished my work with STG. A couple of weeks ago, after all the mysterious deaths, I decided to go underground to get a read on my life expectancy. Well, see, I was underground, and Greg found me, which didn't give me a great sense of well-being. Anyway, he said he needed my help.
To do what?
He wanted to find the pass cards we'd all been issued. You see, all 8 of us received these cards at the beginning of the project. They were used to transmit data from wherever we were working to some sort of central computer. Now, the whereabouts of that computer, that was top secret.
Well, what about the chess moves?
Oh, I don't know anything about those. I think they were Greg's idea. He designed the cards.
And you've got a card.
Yeah. You take it. Just holding the thing next to my skin just gives me the hives.
No, it's that polyester.
Really?
You told me if I came here, that I was gonna get the answer to all of my questions.
I said that. No, I was just guessing. I've got something that might help. Now, Greg gave me this the last time I saw him. Now, he said, don't open it unless something happened to him. I think something happened to him.
Okay.
What are we supposed to do with it?
What are we supposed to do with it? It's your problem now. I told you everything I know. I gave you a pass card, and I gave you what Greg gave me. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go somewhere and try not to get killed. Hasta la pasta, baby.
Hasta la pasta.
Hey, Larry. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
The exit's not that way.
So Larry was the mysterious informant. And he said he wasn't the poison pawn. Well, what was in the envelope he gave you?
There was a note written from Greg Call to Larry. There was more to the content of the note than met the eye. Larry's pass card. The corresponding scrambled password is written on the envelope Larry gave me.
Okay. Scrambled. I should be able to figure that one out, but I won't. I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but can you help me to figure out a riddle? This could be found out if you know my tendencies to always pass along a good word and see what follows. Putting this message in a note was the idea I had first because of the letters you've written me. Good luck, Larry. I'm relying on you and your most excellent proven brain. Carry on in trying to achieve the ultimate goal, Greg. Know my tendency to always pass along a good word and see what follows. Award? It's got to be an award, right? Oh. Oh, we had more stuff.
Carl told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this note.
I want to try the resign, because we still haven't used that yet. Oh, okay. Stalemate, implementation, stalemate program, chess match simulation. Six chess moves in correlation, correct sequence required to activate stalemate. So we need to have 6 chess moves, so we got to have the cards. Shh, Laura. Use standard chess symbols, terminology, K king, X captured, Q queen. Check. The king will be captured in this move. B bishop. A through H, the 8 rows foul. Okay. So we need to know it still doesn't get us in.
Wrong pass card. This thing has anagram written all over it. Carl told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this. Larry's pass card. The corresponding scrambled password is written on the envelope Larry gave.
Okay, so his is a ward.
This was Greg Call's pass card.
So it's 12:30 already. I think we need to wrap this up. We have not used this thing for anything yet, though.
Oh, a chip-making device manufactured by Frito Intel. The two mega corporation merged a few years back and cornered the chip market. Got that work.
Did we miss this password somewhere? Or is this password in that riddle?
Carl told Larry not to read this message unless something happened to him. There must be some sort of secret message contained in this note.
Because of the letters you've written me. My tendency to always pass along a good word and see what follows. Note from Greg to Larry. What can we do? It's a mysterious note. Seems to be hiding something. If you went to the Fresno office to get the UPX package. Every fourth word starting with Larry. 1, 2. Sure. Tell. Sure, tell, but. It's a chess move, but I don't fucking know. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Gambit is the right answer, though. All right. We're going to look this up, and then we are going to call it because my brain is fried.
To Larry, or whoever's watching this, I'll have to assume that my first plan has failed, and I'm probably dead. The purpose of this message is a warning, and afterwards my computer will reformat, so listen up. I've enjoyed a long friendship with J. St. Gideon. We founded Gideon Enterprises together years ago, and I believe that he is a good man and has honorable intentions, regardless of how I may disagree with his philosophy. For years, he has worked on a program called Overlord, a worldwide surveillance system which would allow him ultimately to control key political figures,
Gideon's the bad guy,
speeding up the world peace process. This was all made possible about a year ago. A breakthrough in nanotechnology allowed us to create microscopic devices that, once implanted inside someone, would allow us to control the physiological reactions, the chemical reactions, make the person a slave to positive response. And in this way was born the STG project, sort of a Pavlovian remote control program. We recruited 7 other scientists and put them on different phases of the project so none of them would know what the entire project was about. We gave them pass cards which would allow them to transmit data to a central Overlord computer. I found out shortly thereafter that John Klaus, one of the scientists, was intending to sell out the project to the Law and Order Party.
Ooh.
When I went to Gideon with my fears, he disregarded them. Either he knew something that I didn't, or he was simply too obsessed to listen to reason. Regardless, I took it upon myself to implement a fail-safe program into Overlord, which I called Stalemate. Now, in order to activate this Stalemate fail-safe program in the Overlord system, all 8 STG pass cards are required. I made a plan to track down the other 7 pass cards. I started with Carl Linsky's home once I'd learned that he'd committed suicide, but I was unable to find the card. The thought crossed my mind that since Carl Linsky and John Klaus were friends, that possibly Linsky staged his own death and is working with Law and Order and John Klaus. But I can't substantiate that. At this point, I'm not sure who I can trust, outside of Larry Hammond and J. St. Gideon, though I'm not sure how much J. St. Gideon will listen to me at this point. Regardless, Gideon's program, Overlord, must be deactivated. If not by me, then by whoever's watching this message.
I knew it!
You knew what?
Sylvia was behind the whole thing. Oh, it all fits together now. Of course, Linsky staged his own suicide.
Okay, you got yourself an interesting theory now. Play with it.
Well, okay. Linsky worked at the clinic, right? And, well, there's a lot of patients there, and, you know, maybe one was in a coma or terminally ill, and Linsky finds one that is about his same size, maybe even looks like him, and I think that's where Linsky probably gets the idea. So he dresses the patient in his clothes. He, you know, plants the wallet, the keys, and the suicide note on him. They, you know, dump the body in the bay, and it's recovered, and who identifies it?
Sylvia.
Well, did I get it? Did I figure it out?
Maybe.
Okay.
So,
So, well, then why don't you tell me the rest?
actually, I'm fascinated by your story. Why don't you tell me what you do next?
If it were me, I would probably go to the Law and Order Party headquarters.
That's exactly where I went, because now I had Robert Knott's pass card.
This time, there was no sign of our friendly night watchman, though I figured he was around somewhere. I doubted the coffee trick would work again, so I had to figure out another plan.
Oh, that'll be next time. Oh, need a new plan. All right, y'all. Drop a like if you haven't already. Drop a sub if you're new. I'm out.